Whoa!
Welcome to the baboon hunting safari. As the sun rises over the South African landscape, the sound of gunshots echoes through the air. Why are 50 baboons hunted every year? When a shot is fired, who truly pays the price for this conflict? Leave a comment with the number 1 and join us in exploring the complex relationship between invasive species and humans in this fascinating documentary. In Cape Town, baboons have become an increasingly serious threat, with attacks on agricultural land and residential areas causing numerous problems. These intelligent invasive species live in tight-knit social groups and have adapted to rummaging through trash instead of foraging for natural food. This behavior has led to environmental pollution, as baboons leave waste scattered across urban areas. The damage extends beyond trash, also affecting local agriculture and causing significant losses for farmers. According to the Cape Town Wildlife Conservation Agency, incidents involving baboons result in an estimated $3.5 million in damage annually. These attacks destroy crops, threaten livestock, and pose a direct risk to human safety. How much more damage must we endure before finding a solution to protect those who are directly affected by baboons? The ongoing threat from baboon attacks in Cape Town has led both residents and authorities to seek solutions. The city has introduced a virtual fence program using GPS technology and predator sounds to drive the baboons away. While this high-tech method has shown some success, experts caution that it is only a temporary fix, as baboons are highly adaptable creatures. The government has also invested in rehabilitation centers to help baboons reintegrate into the wild. But are these measures enough to prevent future damage? Comment number 2 below if your area has implemented this approach and share your thoughts with us. After implementing temporary solutions, the South African government is now preparing for a more direct approach: hunting baboons. The key to successful baboon hunting lies in accuracy. Hunters must be trained in humane shooting techniques, equipped with high-powered rifles, binoculars for observation, and protective gear for safety. Additionally, they must maintain a safe distance of at least 150 yards to avoid provoking the baboons. In South Africa, baboon hunting is strictly regulated to protect other wildlife and human property. Hunters are permitted to shoot a limited number, no more than 50 baboons per year, in designated areas near agricultural fields and residential zones. Pregnant or lactating baboons are off-limits to ensure the sustainability of the species. These policies have contributed to reducing the pollution caused by baboons in urban areas. Baboon hunting in South Africa is strictly regulated under the National Environmental Management and Biodiversity Act, 2004, along with specific regulations from the Cape Nature Agency in the Western Cape. When baboons cause significant damage to agriculture, property, or pose a threat to human safety, they may be classified as a pest species and legally hunted. Violating these regulations can lead to severe penalties, including fines of hundreds of dollars or the revocation of hunting licenses. It's crucial to carefully consider the implications before hunting and fully understand the impact of the invasive species. Meanwhile, farmers and the South African government continue to refine their approach, incorporating education to address how we can coexist with wildlife that crosses boundaries, particularly invasive pest species. Could American farmers adopt South Africa's rifle system and quotas to manage wild boars? Or will cultural and legal differences make this transition difficult? As climate change and habitat loss push more species into human spaces, what questions do you have? Please comment below. All your questions will be answered in the comments section. We also welcome any suggestions to improve the quality of our upcoming videos. If you support the baboon hunting approach in South Africa, hit the like button now. Ravenwood, a small village in Louisiana's wetlands, is surrounded by miles of swampland. During flood season, water levels rise suddenly, forcing alligators out of their hiding places and into the village's suburbs. Locals have long shared stories of massive alligators lurking and attacking humans in the wetlands. But how many of these stories are actually true? Leave a comment with number 1 to join us as we explore these tales. The Ravenwood wetlands, stretching over 100 square miles, are home to nearly 10,000 alligators during the peak of flood season. Incredible. These creatures can grow up to 18 feet long and weigh over a ton. Each year, the villagers try to protect their land by building underwater fences. However, the power of the floods and the strength of the alligators have weakened their efforts. The fences often bend and break, unable to withstand the weight and force of the alligators. After incidents in the 1980s, local authorities, along with biologists and hunters, decided to take action. They discovered that the floods created ideal feeding grounds, attracting large numbers of alligators. To control the population and reduce the danger, the community implemented a tightly managed alligator hunting program, which included trapping and hunting. While this effort helped reduce the immediate threat, it raises the question of whether this is enough to truly control the growing alligator population. The alligator hunts begin with the roar of heavy-duty vehicles built to endure the swamp's harsh conditions. Hunters, who must be at least 18 years old by law, face extreme challenges as they navigate the treacherous waters where numerous dangers lurk. Alligators, often over 18 feet long, are no ordinary prey. With a bite force exceeding 3,700 pounds per square inch, they pose a serious threat. Inexperienced hunters can lose everything if they underestimate their quarry, and this is unacceptable in alligator hunting. Each hunt requires at least 5 supporting crew members to ensure both safety and success. Large reinforced traps are deployed to target alligators, with hunters using ropes to secure their prey. However, these methods can fail if the alligator escapes or struggles violently. To avoid unwanted attacks, hunters must understand the behavior of alligators, particularly their stealth and speed underwater. Alligators often attack from below, using the depth to ambush their prey with swift strikes. Therefore, hunters must be fully aware of this behavior to mitigate risks. If you agree with the alligator trapping methods used by the locals, leave a comment with the number 2. After capturing the alligator, hunters quickly cover its eyes to reduce stress and immobilize it by firmly gripping its powerful jaws. This prevents the alligator from struggling or attacking, as they rely on their vision and jaw strength for defense. Successfully capturing an alligator marks a victory in controlling the dangerous population in Louisiana. Alligator hunting in the United States has evolved significantly over the years. In the mid-20th century, trapping was replaced by hunting with firearms, regulated by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. In Texas, alligator hunting is now allowed under strict regulations to maintain a sustainable alligator population in lakes and rivers. Hunters are permitted to use .38 caliber rifles to successfully skin the alligators. The use of firearms is tightly regulated, and hunters must follow the methods established by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC. In addition, in Louisiana, placing warning signs near flood-prone areas during the rainy season is essential, reminding people to stay away from regions with high alligator activity, especially when rising water levels bring danger closer to homes. After the hunts, distributing alligator meat to families in need provides vital nutrition while ensuring that nothing goes to waste. This turns a threat into an opportunity to support those facing food insecurity. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. As the people of Louisiana deal with the threat from alligators, another predatory species is emerging in the northern and western U.S. wolves. Wolves have been causing significant damage to livestock, especially sheep, in areas like Montana. In 2021, the sheep farming industry reported considerable losses, with nighttime attacks accounting for over 80% of the damage. That same year, scientists estimated that over 20,000 wolves were born, intensifying the crisis. Are you ready to explore how people are coping with wolves? If you're ready, leave a comment with the number 1. Female wolves aggressively raise their pups, needing a steady food source to sustain their young. However, when natural prey becomes scarce, they turn to livestock as an alternative. Their pack hunting behavior, which involves coordinated and calculated attacks, adds a new challenge for farmers, altering the landscape of the livestock industry. The growls of the pack signal an impending hunt, serving as a reminder of their unity before they strike. For years, herders have relied on hunting dogs to protect their livestock, but the increasing wolf population has made this method less effective. As female wolves instinctively search for food for their pups, the survival of the pack becomes a priority, putting even more pressure on local ranchers. This ongoing cycle has become a direct threat to their livelihoods. How can they combat such a powerful natural force? To cope with the rising damage from wolf attacks, obtaining a hunting permit has become a crucial step. Hunters can apply for a legal hunting permit through the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks. Once approved, they can purchase approved firearms for wolf hunting from licensed dealers, such as Bass Pro Shops. After securing the hunting permit, hunters must then focus on preparing traps for the upcoming hunt. To effectively trap wolves, choose firm ground like a trail and clear the snow. Use an axe to create a snug hole just large enough for the MB750 trap, not much larger. Attach a 10-foot chain to a tree or another medium-sized object to control the wolf's movement. Carefully set the trap with even pressure, rolling your hand away from the ground to ensure safety. Then, place the trap securely in the hole, making sure it is firm and level. Do you support wolf trapping? If so, leave a comment with the number 3.
We got a nice coyote here. Yep.
This is an old-fashioned type of trap. Camouflage the trap with fresh, soft snow to blend it seamlessly with the surrounding environment. Wolves are intelligent and cautious predators with sharp senses, and they can easily detect disturbances. It's essential to check the traps regularly to ensure they're functioning properly. A single mistake in setting the trap can allow the wolf to escape and vanish back into the wild. This is why hunters are advised to check traps at least twice a day. The stakes are high. When retrieving the trap, hunters must remain vigilant, as it is designed to open and close quickly. Therefore, hunters must be particularly cautious about safety. This careful process has helped hunters in Montana effectively manage the wolf population. Reports show that this vigilance has kept hunts within the state's safety limits, with the number of wolves allowed to be hunted each year typically ranging from 200 to 400 during a specific period from January to March. In regions like Alaska and the Pacific Northwest, the illegal trade of fake wolf pelts has become a significant issue. Hunters are often required to report the number of wolf pelts they harvest to the government to ensure their authenticity. The rise of fake pelts has disrupted the market and threatens wildlife conservation efforts. Real wolf pelts hold considerable value in the high-end fashion and accessory industries, but the trade of fake pelts undermines the economy. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. The escalating conflict between humans and nature is not limited to predatory species. A new threat is emerging: the European starling. This invasive bird species, with a population explosion of over 200 million, is causing significant damage to farms, fields, and cities. Their aggressive behavior is disrupting ecosystems and pushing native species to the brink of extinction. Flocks of starlings are invading urban areas, creating a major nuisance with droppings, constant noise, and unpleasant odors. They often seek shelter on rooftops, negatively impacting the living conditions of residents. Hunters are now taking action to control the European starling population before the damage becomes irreversible. In the United States, hunters use strategies such as baiting and distress calls to attract the birds, particularly in areas where they cause crop damage. Hunting this invasive species is legal in most states, though regulations can vary. The hunting season typically runs from fall to early spring, and in many areas, there are no limits on the number of starlings that can be hunted, but hunters must adhere to local laws.
Yep, got him.
In some states, starlings must be hunted during designated seasons, and hunting outside these guidelines can result in penalties. Improper hunting can disrupt local ecosystems, threaten native bird populations, and cause environmental imbalances. As hunters, we have a responsibility to protect the habitats we cherish. What do you think about hunting invasive species that directly impact the lives of Americans? Do you believe this method helps protect our habitats while minimizing disruption? Please like and subscribe to support us. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting hunting content.
Two.
Footage captured by cameras highlights the severity of deer attacks in residential areas in the UK, especially in Scotland. According to statistics, the UK currently has around 2 million deer, with approximately 400,000 of them in Scotland. As their population grows, deer are increasingly infiltrating urban areas in search of food, leading to more incidents involving houses, schools, and shops. Leave a comment with the number 1 to explore the deer species further. In 2018 alone, more than 150 incidents of deer attacking buildings were reported, typically occurring in winter when they wander into residential areas. In these situations, they often attack glass windows out of fear, mistaking their own reflection for an enemy. The estimated average damage caused by deer in Scotland amounts to about $1.2 million each year, affecting both infrastructure and the lives of residents. In the UK, the deer hunting season runs from October 1st to December 31st each year. Hunters must possess a valid permit issued by the Wildlife Management Authority, and only individuals aged 18 and over are eligible to apply for a permit. Not all deer species are allowed to be hunted. Red deer and elk can be hunted, while white deer are protected and cannot be hunted. Each permit allows hunting of up to 120 deer per season. Permitted hunting areas include New Forest and Sherwood Forest, while hunting is prohibited in areas such as the Lake District and Peak District. Hunters must strictly follow these regulations to ensure safety and prevent their permits from being revoked. Scotland, known for its mountainous areas and dense forests, offers ideal conditions for deer hunting. Many areas rise to 3,000 feet with trails and rocky terrain, making navigation difficult. As a result, hunters must carefully study topographic maps to identify safe routes and avoid accident-prone areas. Hunting in groups not only ensures safety, but also provides mutual support in case of emergencies. At least 3 to 4 people should stay together, maintaining close communication to work effectively in tracking and ambushing deer.
Done.
Weather conditions, with temperatures dropping as low as 20 degrees during winter, require hunters to use rifles ranging from .270 to .30-06 caliber, equipped with scopes offering magnification from 8x to 10x to identify targets from a distance. Heavy rainfall can soak the ground, making movement more difficult, while strong winds may hinder the ability to hear deer in the brush. The use of high-quality binoculars allows hunters to observe deer without getting too close, minimizing unwanted encounters. Deer hunting must be conducted in an organized manner and in compliance with wildlife management regulations. Respecting the environment and animals includes keeping the area clean, not littering, and only hunting healthy deer.
Go ahead. Yeah.
These strict regulations are crucial for maintaining ecological balance and protecting wildlife. Reducing the damage caused by deer attacks not only safeguards residents' property, but also helps preserve the health of deer populations, preventing overhunting and illegal trade. Measures like regulating legal hunting and preventing illegal activities help minimize the risk of encroaching on natural ecosystems. Additionally, protecting wildlife habitats is essential for ensuring the long-term sustainability of animal species and preserving ecological balance.
Yeah. 300. Hammer down. Hammer down. Well, it's 130 off.
In addition to the provided information, hunters are responsible for staying informed about the latest deer hunting regulations in Scotland by checking the Scottish Natural Heritage (SNH) website. By April 2024, there will be some changes to deer hunting in Scotland, so hunters should keep a close eye on updates. That's all the information about deer hunting in Scotland, UK. If you found this helpful, please comment with the number 1. If you have any opinions, feel free to share them in the comments, and we will respond. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest hunting news from various countries. Stay tuned. Now, Texas has some unique regulations regarding hunting exotic species. If you're hunting on private land with the landowner's permission, you can hunt year-round without needing a license. However, with great freedom comes great responsibility. Always know your target and be aware of what is prohibited. The Nesis River Wildlife Management Area and Sam Houston National Forest allow hunting during designated seasons. If you find Texas's hunting regulations interesting and want to share your thoughts, please leave comment number 1 below. When it comes to weapons, rifles are the top choice for most wild boar hunters. The Remington 700 is a popular option due to its accuracy and stopping power. Hunters also use thermal scopes and night vision devices to track wild boars at night when they are most active. Wild boars are an invasive species that primarily operate at night, making them difficult to detect during the day.
What's wrong with your leg?
The ability to detect thermal signatures up to 1,000 yards away makes thermal scopes and night vision devices essential tools for tracking wild boars in the vast, dense brush of Texas, which covers over 268,596 square miles. Precision is key, and this technology gives hunters a significant advantage. But what do you think? Is using thermal scopes to track wild boars at night a breakthrough, or does it give hunters too much of an edge?
Hey, what you got there, bud?
Share your thoughts in the comments.
Hey, what you got, bud?
In Texas, hunters can use rifles, crossbows, and even helicopters to hunt wild pigs. Helicopter hunting, a popular method in southeast Texas, allows hunters to cover vast areas of land quickly. It's not uncommon for hunters to take down 20 to 30 pigs in a single flight, but helicopter hunting comes with its share of controversy. It is expensive, with each hunt costing between $2,000 and $5,000 depending on the company and duration. Did you know that the wild pig population is estimated to grow by 20 to 25% every year, meaning hunting efforts need to be ramped up? If you like hunting wild pigs by helicopter, leave comment number 2. In 2025, Texas is expected to adjust its wild pig hunting policies. A proposal is being considered to strengthen regulations on helicopter hunting due to concerns about its environmental impact. This could include real-time tracking of wild pigs' locations via collar trackers or GPS devices on captured pigs. On one hand, some hunters argue that this new technology is the only effective way to manage the explosion of the invasive species. On the other hand, some critics argue that the use of drones and thermal scopes gives hunters too much of an advantage, making the hunt unfair. The debate is still ongoing. What do you think? Is it time for a change, or should we stick to traditional methods? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's settle this issue once and for all. New hunting techniques could completely change the game. You won't want to miss out, so make sure to hit the like button. We'll see you in the next episode. These approaches have been very effective in preventing the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss them together. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.